So at the beginning of this movie, we see a girl named Bailey who told me that because of was always busy with my work, I did not give any time to my daughter, and now I will correct this mistake of mine. The stumbling blocks of the scene give us a strange story. A poor Vienne is shown where the voices of many people were coming from, but no one knows what it all is about. Well, now we are showing Hydri and her colleague. They work for a company called Wonderland, and there is a screen in front in which these people can see Bailey, and at this time Bailey is at an airport. At the airport, a passenger came and sat near her with whom we talked a lot. After which, after hearing the announcement of her flight, she left for some time. Later, we are shown Bailey in a desert where she had come to work, and she was an archaeologist. After reaching here, she calls her mom, who also had Bailey's daughter with her. Bailey's daughter seemed angry that day because Bailey did not tell her. She left him and went away from him for so many days. Now the scene comes together, and in the scene, we are shown an astronaut. He calls a girl named Jangi on the ground from his satellite. She was his girlfriend. He loved her very much and cared for her very much. Even while sitting so far away, he used to wake her up, taking care of her medicine and every small thing. He used to remind her about these things. Not only this boy, but Jingon also loves him very much. That air hostess. In such a situation, she met many people who proposed to her, but she did not accept anyone's proposal. She has been waiting for her boyfriend to come back to the ground for years. The scene changes and we see the astronaut in the hospital. We came to know that this astronaut had gone into a coma due to an accident. The biggest truth here is that it was revealed that the person Jung Kin talks to is not her trapped Asen. She is an AI ray of her trapped, so now the story. The twist is that in this movie there is a company named Wonderland whose employee, Hydri, and that partner we met earlier, together they create AI versions of those humans who are either dead or in a coma so that they can talk to them. So that their family can feel a little better. Then people talk to these AI Farians on video call as if they are alive, and often people do not even know this, people who miss their boyfriend very much. She was not able to find out the truth behind his coma and could not live without him. That is why she got her boyfriend's AI variant made. This AI variant is similar to the real human in habits and speech because before making the AI variant, often humans themselves talk to this AI variant so that it becomes exactly like him, but since the astronaut had gone into a coma, Jingon herself created his profile. In such a situation, whenever she talked to the astronaut's AI version, she used to call him well. Inside Wonderland, we see Hydri and one of her colleagues designing a new character which was ordered by her grandmother. After making this character, they present that old lady to this. They also give a demo of the character, in which this AI character was talking to the old lady as if he was her grandson. Seeing this, tears came from her eyes. Here, Hydri tells the old lady that even inside the Wonderland, you people can buy whatever you want for your loved ones like clothes, cars, and things. Hearing this, Grandma also buys some clothes for this new AI character. After finishing here, Hydri and her colleague went for lunch where we saw that Hydri was coming with her parents who were always worried about her because Hydri had not yet decided to get married. Hydri was fed up with the daily talk of her parents. It also affected her work, which is why Hydri's cake. After this, we are shown all four of them having dinner together, but at this time, the scene where Hydri's parents are on a video call is cut and we are shown Jung who got the good news from the hospital that his boyfriend had regained consciousness. He has come out of the coma. After his regaining consciousness, Jung in Ki was at a loss. Now she no longer needs her boyfriend's AI Rin, so she turns off his AI version as well. Jung takes her to her home and slowly her boyfriend recovers very well and starts getting back to his previous routine. On the other hand, Hydri now meets the old lady who told her about her grandson. Her grandmother had got an AI Ryan made. Now she had started working 2 jobs because her grandson's AI Ryan had started making a lot of requests from her. Hydri thought that maybe there was an issue in his system, but then her grandmother told her that her real grandson was 2. He was spoiled like this, which is why his AI version also requests him like this. From here the scenes shift towards Bailey, who at this time was talking to her mom. She asks her mom, "Do you want the scarf?" But her mom doesn't want the scarf. She disconnects the phone saying, "No, I don't want anything from you," as if she is angry with Bali. After which we are shown that now Bali's mom is ending the service of Wonderland. That is, such a big truth was revealed that at the beginning of the story. The Bailey we saw and the Bailey with whom her daughter and her mom talked was also just an AI version of Bailey because in reality Bailey was dead, and here a truth is revealed to us that the confession we saw in the movie. Initially, it was heard that it was Bailey's own. Bailey herself had taken this subscription to Wonderland so that she would not let her daughter feel the absence of her mother even after her death. Now the scene shifts inside the virtual world of Wonderland where Bailey was shown. The person who is going after Bailey is the same person whom we had seen with Bailey at the airport. Here, this virtual system person shares her problem with the boy that her mom has not received her calls for the last several days. She tells the girl, "I think all this is not true." During their conversation, someone calls out to the boy sitting in front of Bailey and the boy leaves from here. We see that the boy was called by Hyrie in the past and that too in the real world. In this way, we came to know that this boy was still alive and the forest used to make AI wagons for living humans too. This boy himself had made his own AI wagon so that he could go inside the Wonderland because he loved Bailey very much. He wanted to live with her and this was the only way for him to somehow live with Bailey, which became possible by going to Wonderland. On the other hand, Jean started feeling that after coming back from the coma, her boyfriend was behaving very strangely. Now he has started partying and has become far away from her. He had become habituated to his AI Ryan boyfriend who used to wake her up, make her remember her medicine, and take care of her and all these things. Fed up with this, she also activates her AI bun again. On the other hand, we see that Bailey's phone had been picked up by her daughter. Bailey talks to her daughter and tells her that she is going to come back home after a few days. Hearing this, suddenly her grandmother came here, took the phone from the child's hand, and disconnected Bailey's call. She did not want her daughter to live with any small expectations. She knew that Bailey could never come back here. That is why she decided. She will take Bailey's daughter to her village so that while she is busy with her cousins, it will be easier for her to talk to her mother. Bailey had heard this in the virtual world, and as soon as she heard this, her virtual world caught fire. Sun cut through this, we are shown the AI variant of a young boy who was created by his grandmother. He is told that his subscription is ending and he will now be deleted in this AI world. That is, he will be killed because now his grandmother, on the other hand, Jingnan's boyfriend, also comes to know that Jingnan has lost interest in him and has started talking to his AI Rian. While on the other hand, we are again shown Bailey, Blee's daughter, at the airport. She calls her and tries to talk to her. Before she could talk, her grandmother snatched her phone from her, due to which the girl ran away from her grandmother and got lost at the airport. She had come to know that she wanted to carry her daughter at any cost. That is why she started roaming here and there in her Wonderland world with her car, and thus we came to know that Bailey is such a character of Wonderland who knows her reality. Not only this, she considers herself a real person, which is why she wants to come to the airport to find her daughter, and this is the reason that she has become such an AI over which humans have no control, and now even without wanting to, Bailey was hacking the AI vegan of many people. She wanted to go to the real world and find her daughter, but it was not possible. In her world, many mountains were being destroyed in front of her. There was fire and there were more difficulties on the way, which meant that the system of Wonderland was getting cracked. It is shown that the first one broke the firewall in front of her and went inside, that is, she went inside the operating system of Wonderland, and at this place Bailey knows. It turns out that she is just an AI program, whereas in the real world, we see that Heidi and her Klee were trying to reset the entire system because if it was not set then Bailey would have caused a lot of damage to the system. While doing this, Hyrie suddenly sees Bailey on the screen. Hyrie feels as if Bailey is trying to tell her something. That is why she hands over the entire system to Bailey for a while and gets access to the system. Bailey, inside the virtual world, reaches the same airport where her daughter had visited. By hacking the phones of all the people present at the airport, they succeed in finding their daughter through Zhang's boyfriend. After finding her daughter, Bailey manages to find her daughter. She had stopped tampering with the system anymore, and because she had come to know the truth that she was an AI system, she now wanted to tell the truth to her daughter too. She told her daughter that she was just an AI system. She is not a real person, nor can she ever come to her daughter's home. Her daughter was very intelligent and understood her point and said that if you cannot come here, I can at least join you in this virtual world. I am an athlete, just like you are talking to me now. You can always speak to me, for which along with the artificial Bly, she also accepts herself as the grandmother of the girl who first tried to shut down the Bly system. After this scene, we are shown that in the Wonderland office, Hyrie managed to reset the entire system of Wonderland, due to which Bailey was also reset and her life in this virtual world also started from the same airport. At the airport where we saw her at the beginning of the movie, Bailey did not remember anything old. At this time she also found a passenger wearing the same thing at the airport, and here we came to know that this passenger remembers all the old things. That is, he was not reset and he's still out of Hyri's control system. On the other hand, now we are shown Jean Gon and her boyfriend, where her boyfriend was unfortunate. Suddenly Jean Gon came from behind and hugged him because now she knew that Jean Gon is a living person. No AI will do all the work according to her. She will have to accept her boyfriend like this and make a new beginning. The astronaut also realizes all his mistakes. He starts this new life in a good way, and in the end, the story ends here with Jean Gon deleting her AI version.